Hello students, the next fourth module decision trees. Already you have studied this in machine learning subject. Once again here in the big data he has given a brief introduction about the decision trees. So first of all, what is the definition of decision tree? So decision tree is a simple way to guide one's path to decision. So one's path to decision means nothing but the decision trees are the branch structure. Branch structure means first having the root node, then having the sub nodes, like that. This is like a branch structure. The decisions are based on the certain asking the questions in the particular sequences. So here asking the question means you cannot ask the random questions. So you can ask the good questions, like suppose if you're asking any question, that a question should be used anywhere in any fields, like that. It is relevant to some different areas. For example, in a good decision tree, so as you can use some good decision trees as well as the bad decision tree. In a bad, ultimately there is a the questions will be not used, the randomly they here the questions will be asking. There are no particular sequences, but in a good decision trees having the particular sequences. So here that question should be in short and ask only the few meaningful questions there. The question should be short. The question should not be more than two lines. It should be a single line, and that is meaningful questions. So that is efficient to use. That question efficient to use, easy to explain anyone, and that question should be classification accuracy competitive with different other methods. And this decision tree is one of the machine learning supervised learning. So in this decision tree, we are using some conquer and divide and conquer techniques, algorithms. So with help of the algorithm, we will divide the tree. Then they have some algorithms will be there. The later I will explain how exactly the decision tree will be work. And next one is the one caslet will be there. So first one is predicting the heart attack using decision tree. How to predict the heart attack? Doctors. So directly if you're going visited any clinics, the doctor will be not said, so you are suffering from heart attack. So basically he will communicate with the customer, sorry, patients. After communicating, so he will ask the all questions. After he will ask some chest pain, sweating, or the high BP, depends upon their all situation. Like after he will decided he will take the final decision. The patients will suffering from the like heart attack. This is one of the caslet or nothing with data interpretations. And next one is some terminologies of the decision trees. The first one is root node, splitting, decision node, leap and terminal node, pruning, branch and subtree, parent slash child node. Here's a root node means this is nothing but one of the in it is represent the entire population. Means this the root node is future divided into the two or more homogeneous set. So here the homogeneous set nothing but same or the similar kind of the nodes it will be represented in the root node. And next one is splitting. What is mean by splitting? Splitting is a nothing but the process of dividing nodes. How to divide the nodes into two or more subnodes. So in the root node, it will be divided the with help of splitting. It will be using the two or more subnodes, nothing but the decision nodes and decision nodes. Then next is what is decision node? Decision node means when the subnode splits into the future node. When subnode is splits into the future node, future subnode, that is called as decision node. For example, just you can take the decision node. This is the sub node. Once again, that sub node is splits into the future sub node, that is called as decision node. So decision node is the one terminal node and next one is decision node. This is nothing but the decision node. Next one is the leap and terminal node. Leap and terminal is nothing but node do not splits further, that is called as leap and terminal node. And next one is a pruning. Pruning means the process of removing the subnodes in the decision node. that is called as pruning. This is opposite to splitting. Splitting means it will be splits two or more the subnodes here, but in pruning means the subnodes is removed from the decision node. That is called as pruning. Next one is a branch and subtree. Branch and subtree means a sub selection of entire tree. The selection of the entire tree is called decision or branch and subtree. Here, this here just you can take the example a decision node A, terminal node B, terminal C, like that. This is nothing but your branch and subtree. Next one is the in the branch and subtree having some advantages. So easy to understand. Then after easy to data exploration, because here we are using some bunch of the trees, and the less data clearing is required. Then next, it the data type is not constraints here. So these all are some advantages, and some disadvantages also there. So overfit and not fit for the continuous variables. So because the decision tree after the leaf we are using leaf mean we cannot be further divided. So automatically it will be end up there only. And next one is the parent and child node. The parent and child node means the node which divided into the subnodes. The node which divided into the subnode is called parent node. Nothing but here the A is a parent node and B and C as the child nodes. Okay, in the subnodes where the subnodes are child of a parent data or parent node, that is called as child node. So A is a parent node of B and C. And next, decision tree problems. So the decision tree problems, he has taken an example. The first example, so imagine a conversation between doctor and patient already explained in the caslet. So suppose if you visited any clinic, directly the doctor will be not give any prescription. First, suppose if you're suffering from any fever, cold or cough like that. So first startingly the doctor will be asking the continuous questions. After asking the question, then later he will take the final decisions. Means he is suffering from the small fever or any like malaria like that. Suppose if you're having some small fever, so he will give the tablets. Then you can come to after 2 and 3 days after completion of this tablet. Otherwise, the continuously suppose the patients will be suffering from fevers. So in that case, he will once again he will not give the tablets directly. He will give some blood test. After getting the report, he will decided. So the patient should be admit or just you can give the some tablets. The fever will be cured like that. So depends upon the decision. He will not take direct decision. First if continuously asking all the questions, he is satisfying means finally he will taking some reasonable decisions. After taking the decision only, uh, he will take the some options. Just give the tablets or just you can give the any some tests like that. This is one of the example for the decision tree problem. And in a normally in a human experts, having learned the fast experiment with help of the machine learning, nothing but a supervised learning. In the machine learning here it will be having the some trained to learn from here it will be using the past data points, and after taking the past data, later he will machine learning it will extract some knowledge and adding some rules from it. Next, in the decision tree, it will be only decision tree means not drawing the trees. First root node, sub nodes. This is not a decision tree. Here, the predictive accuracy is based on how often it makes correct decision. This is nothing but the decision tree, not directly drawing the graph. And next here how to take the decisions. Here's just he has given the three example. First one is the more training data is provided, the more accurate knowledge extraction will be, and it will be make accurate decisions. Means the first should be taking the more data available from the training decision tree. For example, in this decision tree, he has given the one example that the outdoor game, in the outdoor game he has taken the climate conditions, the windy, rainy, like the sunny. So depends upon that data, so just you can solve the decision tree problem. And next one is the more variables of the trees can choose from, the greater is likely from accuracy of decision tree. So in that data sets, they have, for example, the sunny. So since the sun, there has four sunnies will be there in the outlook. So depends upon the temperature, humidity, and windy. They will be the varies. So different more variables he has taken. Like that here, the more variables of the trees can choose from, and the greater is likely of the accuracies depends upon the decision tree. And last one, the good decision tree is also saving saving that takes least number of questions and least amount of the effort to get the decisions. Suppose I have given for your internals 10 questions. Apart from 10 questions, the repeatedly the 6 questions appeared in VTU exam. So almost in all 99 or 98% of the student will be refer only the VTU questions. Okay, so like that here, least number of the question out of 10, the 6 questions will be perfect. So the least amount of the effort will be, like suppose a part of 10 questions, just only the 6 questions, the least amount of questions. After least amount of question, it will be take the less time, as well as you will get the good marks. So nothing but here the apart to get the right decisions. So not, for example, there are five modules will be there. So each module having the or questions will be there. Suppose in the first module having the three chapters, only almost all the students will be doing almost two chapters, and remaining one chapter will be the optional, because it will becomes oring. Like that, least number of the questions, and it will take the least amount, nothing but least time, less time, and the effort should be in the good getting the good decision tree. Nothing but the good marks, you will score the good marks. So this is one of the decision tree problem. And next one is here he has taken the one example of the decision tree, the approving the outdoor game. So the main objective here, just you can predict the depends upon the atmospheric condition, the player is played or not, just you can check. He has given the question, the outlook, temperature, humidity, and windy, and play. Just you can here using the in that question, sunny, hot, normal, to that place and outlook is played or not, just you can check. And next one is here he has given the 14 different data sets. Okay, he has given the one of the past experience, as well as the decision was similar instances. If instances will be exist, so once you can look up the databases, the past decision, and you can find the answers. Like, for example, just you can take the football game situation. Like that, you can use the past data, then you can predict the correct answers. And next one, the decision tree algorithm. Here nothing but already explained. Here we are using the divide and conquer method algorithm. So this algorithm, it helps to solve the decision trees. In here already the data set is provided. So the data is branched as a node according to the certain criteria. So after reaches a certain criteria, once again it will be using some leap node, nothing but the terminals. So then after the reaching the terminal, automatically all the training set will be getting the accurate decisions. So here one of the pseudo code he has given for the decision tree. First one is the create a create a node and assign the all the training data to it. First you can create the nothing but a root node. So after creating the nodes, just you can assign the all the sets for training data sets to it. The next one, select the best splitting attributes. After creating the nodes, just you can use the splitting the all the data, nothing but the decision nodes. Next one is add a branch to root node. Each value will be splits. First you can use the root node. After splitting, it will be divided into the two decision nodes, nothing but sub nodes. With help of that splitting, after splitting the decision node, you can add the branches to root node. The values of splits. So splits of the data mutually exclude subsets along with line of specific splits. For example, the root node is there. After splitting, so it will create the two decision nodes. After decision node, once again decision node will be splitted. Okay, splits nothing but it is a decision node. So one is a terminal, one is more is a decision node. Once again that decision node will be splits. Like that, it will continuous n numbers. So these all values of the split should be specified to the root node. Then repeat the step number 2 and 3 for each leaf node until stopping criteria will be reaches. Stopping nothing but until leaf and terminal node will be reaches before you can intimate to the root node. And next one is the splitting criteria. Already explained splitting. This is nothing but process of dividing a node the two or more subnodes. The same he has taken the splitting. He has just using the uh, here the root node will be splits. After splitting, it will be creating some decision nodes. So after the decision node, so it will be creating some branch of the subtree. Subsequently, after creating a branch and subtree, so it will be measures only. It will take the least amount of the error information. So nothing but least questions, uh, least effort, you will get the good decision. Like that, the splitting criteria will be works. For example, here is taken the blood blood pressure and age depends upon the age. You will just you can calculate the blood pressure of the patients. Nothing but the you can take the good example that heart attack. So this one is comes under the splitting. Just you can go through all the symptoms. After the symptoms, the doctor will be decided this patient is suffering from heart attack or not. Like that, this is one of the splitting criteria. Stopping criteria means the tree, here the tree building, if you're building the trees like root node, decision node, after the building of the trees could not be stopped, it will be not stopped, certain depth of the branches will be reaches. So automatically you can stop that tree or unreadable after that. Or if there is an error level of the trees could not have stopped. So when the error level at any node within the preferred tolerable levels means, suppose continuously the root will be, for example, the decision node is the terminal node, decision node, terminal node, decision node. Then it will be continuously. Suppose if it is reaches the error level, if you're not stopped, automatically it will be used with stop with help of the stopping criteria. Next one is the pruning. Pruning is nothing but already explained, when we remove the subnodes from the decision nodes. This process is called as a pruning. Pruning means, here we are having some symptoms. The overfitted tree means having too deep and too many branches. So reflected, having some noise, and due to some noise and outliers, just you can use the with help the tree should be pruned. Means you can remove the subnodes from the decision nodes. Next one is the decision tree constructions. So here decision tree constructions, this is nothing but the hierarchy of branch structure. Branch structure means the root node, decision node, once again decision node having the two terminals or the one more decision node and terminal. This is nothing but branch structure. And after creating the some questions, so here we can ask the two type of the questions. The first ask the less important, and you can ask the more important. Only here it will be take the more important questions, solve the problem. After the solving, it will be get the good decision. Then after it automatically it will be creating the how to create the root node of that tree. So how to determine the root node of tree? Nothing but already I have seen that data set. In that data set, uh, we are having the four variables. The first one is the what is the outlook, and what is the temperature, and what is the humidity, and what is the wind speed. Just you can evaluate the all the criteria of all the four choices. Just the key criteria, just you can select one of the key criteria. After selecting the key criteria, just you can you take the questions most important or least important. Just you can categorize the all the question. After the categorizing, just you can use the take the ultimate decision tree. So means it will be allowed to ask one and only one questions at the single time. Then after the asking the question, the most important question should be having some itself only the decision tree will be asked. If decision tree is correct, so within the fewest error, it should not be more errors, only the one or two errors, it's okay. Automatically it will take the all the decision trees. And next one is the just he has taken that same data set example, starts with the first variable in this case outlook. So it can be having the three values: sunny, overcast, and rainy. Okay, already I'm using the backside data set. So this question, the outlook, temperature, humidity, and windy and play, he has taken the that example. Just you can solve that example with help of the data set. So first you can start with the sunny value of the outlook. So there is a five instances of that outlook of the sunny. So two of five instances having play the decisions S. The five players are playing S. Two out of sorry, there's a five instances. The two players are decisions will be yes, and remaining three players decisions will be no. So the three out of five decisions should be incorrect. Two out of five decisions will be incorrect. So it will be taking the least errors. Nothing but there is a two errors out of five. So this can be recorded in the first row. So the outlook sunny rules are sunny no. Two out of five errors will be there. Like that. Similarly, you can take for the rainy overcast. So just you can take the overcast. In the overcast, the same uh, in outlook we're having the four instances of the overcast. The four out of four players are decisions will be yes. The zero players are decisions will be no. So the four are correct, the zeros are incorrect. So out of four, so it will be represented in the errors. So overcast, yes, there's how many errors will be there? Zero of four. And next one is the same. Just you can calculate the rainy. Like that, just you can calculate the outlook. I'm calculate the outlook. Like that, you can calculate the temperature, humidity, as well as the windy. So hot, mild, as well as the cool. In the humidity, high and normal, the players are played around, so you can check. And windy, the true and false. So that you can check the all the combinations, and you can use the least number of the errors. After taking the least number of the errors, just you can calculate the total number of the errors for the outlook, temperature, humidity, and windy. And next one, uh just you can take the splitting the trees. Splitting the trees means this is a process of dividing two or more subtrees, that is called a splitting tree. So in a splitting tree, here it will be using some branches of subtrees. So in that outlook, the values of the outlook table, just there is a divided into the three segments. The first one is the outlook with help of sunny, rainy, as well as the over sunny, rainy, and overcast. The first one is the sunny. The sunny will be inherits the like all the humid. For example, it will be inherits the all the instances. After the outlook, it will be building the feature of the subtree. Building of the subtree nothing but the outlook having some sunny that instances with nothing but the humidity. Just you can go refer this decision tree for the weather problem. The first having the outlook. So this outlook having the category into the three instances: sunny, overcast, and rainy. Okay, sunny and overcast and rainy. Then similarly, if there is a no error, so automatically it will be the table will be constructed. So just you can check the all the different ways. First you can use a sunny. So sunny means here that will be innate the all the what it will be inheriting. So temperature as well as the humidity, windy as well as the he has played or not. Okay, he has played or not. Just you can check. After the checking, either sunny branch will be inherits the data instances from the outlook. Similarly, it will be using the subtrees. After taking the subtrees, similarly the rainy. So rainy once again it will be inherits all the instances. Out after it will be representing some outlook. So outlook means I am using the temperature, humidity, windy as well as the play. So there is used to building the subtrees. After the overcast, there is a no errors. So automatically it will inherit all the data. After the inheriting, the here there is a clear decision will be there. The all the players are playing. Yes, there is a no errors. But out of in sunny as well as rainy, just you can check the previous one. The sunny 2 out of 5 errors there. The rainy 0 out of 4 is there, and rainy and 2 out of 5 is there. So the overcast is okay, the all players are playing, but the sun is rain is the players are all players are not ready to play. So once again you can use the that data set. After taking the data sets, once again you can determine the all the next nodes from the tree. The same process you can use. So just you can check the building the all the branches of each branches. The sunny branch on the left hand side, the error value is there. So once again you can calculate the all the variables. So nothing but the temperature, humidity, windy. He has played or not. Just you can use the same attributes: temperature, humidity, windy. Okay. Just you can use the hot, mild as cold, humidity normal and high, trues and false. Just you can check the errors. After checking the errors, just you can calculate the total number of the errors. Like that you can check these all things as well as the winding. Next same as just you can do not calculate the overcast because all players are playing there, so there is a no problem. So next one is just you can calculate for the rainy. So you can use the same analysis. So just you can take the temperature, humidity and windy from that outlook table. So after you can calculate the errors and total errors. Then after we're getting the decision tree. So here in this decision tree, so it will be represented, each nodes are represented the attributes or feature and the branch from the each node. So it represented the outcome of that each nodes. Means the finally all the leaves of the trees where final decisions will be made here. So for if the feature it will be continuous, so it will be all the internal nodes can be test the values. So nothing but the outlook, the humidity is high and normal, the overcast is s. Once again the rainy, it will check all the inter values. After checking the inter values, once again the the all the nodes will be checks on tests against the thresholds. According to the this decision trees model, it will give us some abstract knowledge of the past decisions. Then after using this decision tree weather problem. uh, so we can solve the current problem, this problem. So outlook, temperature, humidity, windy, and play. So the play is question mark is there. Just can go through here. In that sunny, what is there? Sunny, hot, normal, true. Just you can see this outlook. Sunny, hot, temperature is hot, the humidity. Next, normal. Next, wind is true. Then we will get to the sunny, humidity, normal. Yes. Why? Yes, because the node that subtract is humidity. The problem with the humidity is normal, so the branch leads to the answer is yes. So